between the 2017 Golden State Warriors and the 1996 Chicago Bulls? The fact that this is a question, right, is hilarious to me because, I mean, I'm not going to say hilarious. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I can't really believe that so many people think hands down Golden State would win this game. So I just asked a simple question. What would the matchups look like? Who's guarding who? Okay, so they all want to say like this is a different brand of basketball. And I agree. So obviously, Luke Longley, I don't know if Bill Winnington was on this team, but if he was there, obviously those two players couldn't play because they were more defending bigs back when big men, were really good. Not to say they're not good now, but more back to your basket type of big men. But when we roll out this starting five, this is what it would look like. Okay. You would have Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Andre Iguodala. Okay. The Bulls has Kukoc, Rodman, Pippen, Harper, Jordan. Okay. First thing first. The top four defensive players, three are on one team, the Bulls. Draymond Green is in the top four. Okay. But easily the next other three best defenders out here are on a Bulls team. Now let's talk about Dennis Rodman let's talk about Dennis Rodman. Draymond Green is not a better defender than Dennis Rodman. This is the same thing. You talking about a big that can possibly switch onto a guard and guard him and guard, players that's bigger than he is. Dennis Rodman is the inventor of a guy that can do that. Not to mention he's a much better rebounder than Draymond Green. So I don't really see how Draymond is going to be a factor in this situation when he's 6'7", and they could switch everything. The shortest person for the Bulls in this lineup is 6'6". They could switch everything. Okay, everything. Now let's just talk. And then everybody's going to throw out, well, who's going to guard Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant ain't big boy nobody. He has a finesse game. Okay, Scottie Pippen can guard Kevin Durant. He ain't gonna stop Kevin Durant, but I bet you he can make his life difficult. But at the same time, let me ask you this question: who gonna guard Scottie Pippen? Y'all make it seem like Scottie Pippen is just some other dude just because he played with MJ. We ain't treat Kobe like that when he played with Shaq. Yeah, but why we treat the other dude who was the other star on the team, all of a sudden Scottie gotta be just some kind of scrub if Jordan wasn't there. Y'all better stop telling that lie. Okay, stop telling that lie. Ron Harper was a good player and a great defender. Okay. Now the weakest defender on his squad is Tony Kukoc, who is 6'10" and played like a guard. So I just don't really understand. Like, you want to talk about liabilities? They might have one in Ron Harper. Wasn't the greatest shooter, but he can still get buckets. But Andre isn't the greatest shooter, and neither is Draymond Green. So I'm just having, not to mention Steph Curry is still only 6'2". Playing against this lineup, we saw how Cleveland was putting him in that pick and roll action, trying to constantly pick on him. And I know Steph got better at it as of recent, but back then, he wasn't the same Steph that he is today, defensively. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. I'm not saying that this is a landslide victory. I think it's your typical Bulls in 6 type of series. Okay. And I want you to know, not one time during that whole breakdown I just gave you, I didn't even mention Michael Jordan one time because I don't have to. We already know, like, what MJ going to do, MJ is going to do regardless. You absolutely right. He going to get a 30-piece easy, but somebody ain't getting no buckets because MJ got D. Okay, so I don't really see it. When your perimeter defenders is MJ, Scottie Pippen, and you got Rodman who can switch and guard whomever, and your weakest link, and Ron Harper can guard, and your weakest link is Tony Kukoc, 6'10", and they ain't really got nobody that's going to back him down or do anything. I don't know. So please explain to see the matchups different than how I see them. because I don't really, understand. I don't, it's just me. Maybe it's just the way that I see basketball. But with that said, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Like, we're gonna have live live streaming so you can ask your questions in real time. We want to bring some of you on so we can go back and forth and just talk our talk. Man, listen, I'm respectful with it. No disrespect to anybody, but I have my opinions like you have your opinions. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. I don't really care, but it's all good. But for making this happen, I got to show love to y'all because, like I said, if you made it this far, you rock with your boy, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I got to give a special thanks to the producer of this show, Own One Who Knows. If you don't know, you don't know. It's not my responsibility to try to put you on. You got to figure it out on your own. All right, that is what it is. 31 Sports Bar and Grill in Bridgeville. Those my people. Go stop down there. They have live bands, great food, happy hour. Check out Ask for Nicole. That's my homie. They'll show you a lot of love down there. All right. Total Peace and Wellness on Butler Street in Pittsburgh. It's a CBD store. It's something, you see how high strung I am? That's why I need some of that CBD. Calm me down a little bit so I can get through the show because I'll be bugging out here. See, look, I can't stay next to the mic long enough so y'all can hear me. I'm gonna have to adjust this situation. Bear with your boy. But we're gonna have a lot of fun. Like I said, this part of the production, I'm just now getting used to. You know what I'm saying? Another one is Planet Hemp. Cool. Hemp I don't have my hemp clothing on right now, but hemp lasts a lot longer than cotton. It's more comfortable. It's a local business out here in the Pittsburgh region. You could wholesale if you got your own clothing line out here. You need to throw some hemp garments out there, put that in your line, or you can just go straight to planethemp.cool, pick you up something. You know what I mean? They got big things going on in the city. All right. So, man, again, I appreciate everybody for watching. Till next time, I'm out of here.